Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Guardians of the Galaxy issue 1. This is another issue 1/1 for Marvel that has come out, and I am always a casual fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. I started with Brian Michael Bendis' Guardians, which I'm sure a lot of people did start out with that, and stayed because Kitty Pryde was part of the team, so I read that fully, and then dropped off of Guardians for a while after that, and always when the issue 1 of Guardians comes out, though, I want to give it a try, see if I'll enjoy it. And I am a Donny Cates fan. Not as much his Marvel stuff, but I like his indie stuff a lot. Big fan of Baby Teeth, so wanted to see what his take would be on this. And I know his cosmic stuff has been really good for Marvel and has a lot of popularity, so I wanted to give this one a try. So let's start talking about the artwork first, which is pretty solid. Honestly, a little darker than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a bit crisper, but with the type of story they're trying to tell, definitely understand why they wanted to go with the darker tone here. And what is the story about? With this issue, we get to see Thanos is dead. So if you haven't been following any of the Thanos stories, luckily, you kind of figure out what's been going on in the first 2 or 3 pages. But what's interesting here is that Thanos' entity, I guess, is going to be going into somebody else. So now there's this whole cosmic team trying to figure out who is going to be the next Thanos. And of course, we have the ragtag team of the Guardians of the Galaxy who are going to have to figure it out. And there is a new team very quickly because of the Nova Corps going up against Star-Lord here. So pretty much the team literally falls on his lap, and that is what's going to happen here. We're going to see how this new chemistry works out and what makes them a team. The only old members here are Star-Lord and Groot. And now Groot can talk. I think this is something that's happened in the previous Guardians of the Galaxy series, so I think that's why Groot can talk. But definitely did not read that part of Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we get to see maybe some other bigger entities here, like Hela. So what is Hela going to have to do with this whole entire story? So what do I think of the issue? I will say, if you are a fan of Donny Cates' cosmic storylines, you're going to really love this. This is like everything that he's kind of been building up towards. So I think that is what the series is catered towards, which is a good route to go. Make everything feel really epic. But if you're looking more for, you know, the classic Guardians of the Galaxy, fun ragtag team, I don't know if you're really going to get that here. It is a lot darker. For me, did it hook me enough to get issue 2? I don't know. I think it's a good story, but there's not any elements that I'm personally interested in. I'm not a huge Thanos fan. I'm not a huge cosmic fan. I really did kind of pick this one up at whim because I wanted to see what Donny Cates could do. And it's not really a character-driven story right now, very plot-driven, which is not a bad thing by any means, but for me, that is why I'm probably not as invested in this book as of right now, but I might give it a couple issues just because the plot was really strong, and I think it does set up for a really good mystery and set up for a really cool series, which is exactly what you want from an issue 1 as well. So for me, and again, this is more of like personal taste, I'm going to give this one 3.5 stars, but I could definitely see people that have been enjoying Donny Cates stuff with Thanos loving this. So I think it might be a lot higher on some other people's lists. So Guardians of the Galaxy issue 1 for me gets 3.5 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Definitely go check out my Facebook and Twitter, and go check out my comic books like Father Like Daughter and They Call Her Dancer. In the description below there are links for that. And of course, every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Frontline Live, and that's a show where I review all the it's a show where we all review all the comics that we read that week with our top 5 comics and comic book news. So be sure to check that out. So I will see you guys later. Bye.